the weather situation isn't very good, and so we've come to this evidently child's play park, given by the height of these materials, to ride the longest alpine roller coaster in the world. Successfully smuggled the camera on. Terry is in hot pursuit. I don't know if you can see. Not yet. He's probably going incredibly slowly.
I've said to Duggan that he can go out ahead. He loves his racing. Very strong likelihood is he is going to push forward on those levers there and not pull them back for the entirety of the 5K.
This is called Tubotronc. It's 5.4 kilometres and it takes 12 minutes to ascend. You're getting dragged up by this cable. We're on rails. There are brakes, but I don't think you need those. We are ascending a lot. We've gone up 500 metres from where we were. This is going to be quite good, I think. I'm quite looking forward to it. The seat's a bit uncomfortable. This is immense. Apparently there's brakes, but I haven't found them yet. It's like warp speed. I wonder if you can roll them. I think I'm close to. So good. I wish we could do this twice. Whoa! I think the rain is just coming in. We can hear the thunder. I'm a bit worried about the walk to the hut where we're staying tonight. It could be, it could be a bit dangerous if there's lightning. So might have to plan B it. Hope you're appreciating this commentary. This is 10 out of 10. I would thoroughly recommend. Even if everybody else here is 11 years old. Oh no! So if you can hear quite a lot of hail. There's a heat wave at home. I think you should have stayed at home. And our accommodation for the night is the mountain refuge. So it is only a short hike and there is a clear spot in the morning. So we're going to wait for this to clear and then hopefully start hiking, because this is not safe or sensible to hike in. That's a chunky hailstone. Okay, the weather has finally cleared up. It's about, we think, 3.5k, right?
Yeah.
And if we get hailed, I'm going to end up with more bumps on my head after the one yesterday here where Lizzie dropped a bin lid on my head. Have you written a will?
I feel like in moments like this, I can wrote those wills.
And also, jokes aside, like, both feeling a bit uncertain about this one. We're not far from the car, we can always turn around. This might be our bedroom for tonight, mate. Just taking a rest from the hail that's pretty aggressive. I'm not sure about this. Maybe we'll call it, who knows. If there's more lightning, then I get a bit worried, but all of these massive hailstones at the moment, we can't see, but it's pretty aggressive. And when they clonk you on the head, you really know about it. Is this Mother Nature saying turn round? There's a car coming down ahead of us. You wonder if it's the person from the hut. So we can find out if it's open. Said it was when we last checked, but we lost signal. Let's see. What was the review, mate?
So, yeah, they've just come down. They've said the hut's still open. It's open 24 hours. They seem to think it's safe to continue. And actually the sky's just cleared up a little bit up ahead, so...
Spirits lifted. Clouds lifted. Here we go.
Big push, 1 hour push, let's go.
There's no more hail either, so my head's alright. Ah, the sound of the mountain. This is more like it. Feeling a bit better now. Yeah. Feeling less stressed.
Yeah, well, we've got the clouds up past now, so yeah, it's looking really quite clear. It's a good window. We can see the summit.
We're not getting hammered by hail, but this river is... I wonder what that was like before the rain, or if the rain is still to arrive in it. I guess we'll find out when we come back. I'm so hot in this coat, but I might take it off.
I feel much better with it on though.
Yeah, I know, it's a layer, isn't it?
It's going to be like a cold mess.
Where are we going? That way, I think. Okay. This is the hail that was assaulting us, you can see. Look at that. Pretty chunky. The rain has gone. And so is the river that we've been walking in. But it's been replaced by this absolute cliff. It's rocks are pretty slippery. Don't fancy falling on them. How you getting on, mate?
Yeah, good. checking my steps on some slippery rocks.
What's waiting for us at the hut?
Hopefully a large pasta.
Oh,
And hopefully
big old pasta.
showers, but
And what?
and hopefully warm showers.
Yeah, fluffy white robes, only the jacuzzi. Yeah, one can hope. You might be able to hear in the background there's a big waterfall, unsurprisingly, given the amount of rain. Just got the drone up, which I'm lugging up, so I'm glad I've been able to use it. And realise I've not actually introduced the hike. This is Andorra's tallest peak, Comapedrosa, and it's 2,934 metres high. The car park is at about 1,700 metres, and so we're walking to the summit, 1,300 metre elevation gain. How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, feeling strong. All of the hailstones have just settled, and they're like little marbles that our feet are just like rolling over the top of. So we're just doing small steps now, just to
Not stack it.
yeah, not stack it.
I'm feeling alright. Quite apprehensive at the beginning, but now the weather's been kind to us, I feel alright. Apparently there's bears that you can see in the Pyrenees. I'm not sure if they're in this part, but keeping an eye out, that'd be a great video. What a vision behind. Oh, wonderful. Do you reckon? Or is it a pizza oven? They've got saunas. Incredible. If I needed to sweat some more, it was definitely today. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Nice. Minor correction, they're not saunas, they're toilets. Wishful thinking. Oh yeah, absolute joy. Oh, shoes. There's quite a lot of people there. Oh, welcome. You made it. Maybe these are loaner shoes. I think we should grab a pair. Take off these stinky ones. Cool, time to get some food. So Terry has a lethal nut allergy where if he consumes any nut or legume, then he will die. And ever since we've been at school, I've been dying to use his EpiPen, but I've never quite managed it. And I thought I was going to be close today because they've served us pesto pasta. But obviously Nut Boy over here has had to have his own special anemic pasta.
I've got absolute anemic scenes with a bit of tomato.
That'll be alright. It's nice.
But-
It's enough to save your life.
Yeah, no, it's good, and they guaranteed it because they made it separate, which is really reassuring and good.
Give us a review, mate, of that pasta. Talk us through it.
I mean, after you've been hiking, it's
quite nice.
You're just going to take it.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna.
I'd
Okay.
say the only thing is just in the portion size. After you've done a big climb, you want just a mountain, and that's where do we go that was like that?
Greece.
If you ever find Mount Olympus,
Yeah. We'll cut in now
Yeah.
an image of what the pasta was like. It was quality.
Right.
I haven't tried this yet. It might be delightful. Stand by.
and it was spread bowl, so you got like the meat, the sauce, the cheese, you got the full works.
You'd love this pesto, mate. If you weren't allergic, it's delightful. Terry's not died, and we actually had a second course. So what we said about small portions we take back because they served Terry an enormous chicken leg, and because Terry had actually, I was going to rip Terry for not booking us in, but he did book us in.
I did. They just didn't have it on their
Yeah,
system.
but classic of Terry is to fail to do something, but he's okay. And now we're having what's called flan, which is basically creme caramel. What's your review, Nut Boy?
Yeah, it's good. It kind of tastes like solid, and then when you start chewing, it's like scrambled egg.
This is where we're sleeping tonight. What are your stuff here? This is my one. I'm going to look straight at the summit. Enjoying these shoes. Okay, welcome back. You join us.
Such a go. Welcome back, Tim.
Okay, let's try again. Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. No, I can't bear that shit.
The walk up to the refuge has been really quite beautiful.
Yeah, it has actually. Like when we were at the car park and it was hammering down, I was ready to turn around and go back to Barcelona and lie on the beach and be warm, but I'm really glad that we're here now. You know, it's although I'm shivering and it's 6 degrees and everybody back in London is presumably quite warm. That's boring. This is fun.
Yeah.
You know, look at us.
Yeah.
There's about 20 other people in there. We're all going to share a room tonight, which is going to be interesting. It's normally quite musical, and it just makes me think maybe there's a kind of community of other people that we could do this sort of thing with.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there is a great opportunity to reach out to essentially people that want to meet like-minded people, want to, you know, get away from working at home and the kind of disconnect that they might be feeling from the, you know, the daily routines, and actually just come and climb a mountain, get away from the 9 to 5, get away from the noise that is our lives, and, you know, just provide some headspace.
That's important. And actually, I think it's also in an increasingly more digital world, and the irony is that people will be watching this on a digital platform. We have so many connections these days, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
I think there's real value in genuine connection, literally having a normal conversation with somebody.
Well, you know this, but I've been really excited to pull something together and launch the Mountain Path project.
Come for a walk with us, you know, it's fun. You get to wear pink Crocs. And what you can't obviously get through the screen is the way that we smell, and the way, the temperature of this place, and the way that it looks behind the camera, and the sounds. It's amazing being up here. It's incredible to disconnect, and it gives you a real sort of sense of life beyond your Outlook and Teams and Gmail and all that stuff. Despite the 50 mil of rain that is likely to fall overnight and the extreme and severe weather warnings that have been issued, we're still saying yes to the mountain on the condition that when we wake up, it's not hammering down and there's no flooding and this sort of stuff, because, you know, it's yes with the limit, right? We have an obligation to come home to our partners, and yeah, we're not going to take undue risks. So stay tuned, and let's see, hopefully, us stood on the top of that before midday tomorrow when the thunder and lightning starts. It's bedtime in these luxurious beds. Got a mystery neighbour here. This is mine. Got a snoring McGee next to me. So yeah. Although it's still light outside, and I'm sleeping with all my clothes on. I'll see you in the morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, and in our room we had the loudest snore imaginable. So I haven't slept very well. But it hasn't rained at all in the night, which either means we're going to get loads today, but looking at the sky, it looks alright. We just left the hut, had breakfast, no sleep, and we're on the way to the summit. So you got no weather prediction, but somebody in the hut reckoned that the rain's coming at about 11. It's 7:30 now, we're at 2,250, and the summit is about 3,000. So I think that sounds maybe like a marmot or a little rodent creature that's sounding an alarm. We're at 2,400 metres now, just stopping for a little break. You can just see down in the valley the little hut that we stayed at, and then the clouds kind of rolling in. The sky looks alright. Maybe the rain will be coming from the other side, but I'm dry for now apart from sweating. 500 metres to the summit. So rather frustratingly, the peak that we can see from the hut, I think, is a full summit. Only looks about an extra 800 metres away, but I've been looking at that thing the whole time. Oh well. This is the 2,750 mark. Based on the weather yesterday and the warnings and the weather forecast that we heard in the hut this morning, I was a bit worried about these clouds kind of rolling in behind us, and they seem to be sort of staying at bay. So we've only got, what, 200 metres to the summit-ish? So I'm hoping that we can make it. Following the yellow dot, which is quite hard to see with all this lichen. There's a helicopter behind us. Maybe administering some anti-snoring medicine for that guy. 2834, 100 metres to go. Catch a glimpse of the summit around this corner, I think. We're the two highest people in Andorra. Let's touch it. Oh man. That's a good feeling. Comapedrosa. Woo! What a mate.
Yeah, well done, huh? Class again.
Oh, another one bagged. That's good. We're at the top, and there's no lightning. There's no rain. The clouds are kind of coming around us, but they look wispy enough and they don't look too menacing. So yeah, I'm feeling good despite the kind of danger that I thought we were walking into. So far we're all right. We have got to walk all the way back down the valley, and you might just be able to see the tiny little town of Aronsal in the distance.
Yeah, we got up in what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
So I think on the way back down we should roughly be an hour, I reckon. But the last bit was, I don't know what grade scramble. We're relatively amateur by nature on our climbs.
Yeah.
But there was a small scramble towards the end before we got here.
We've done it in trainers and clothes from Decathlon, so it's not. We basically were following a route that Garmin had given us, and we came right up the ridgeline, and lots of people went around the tarn at the bottom and then sort of came up the other side of the mountain, and they arrived at a similar time to us, but apparently the route that we came was a lot more challenging according to them. So I'm going to go back down that way because I didn't come up that way and we don't know it, so I think it'd be foolish to do that.
Yeah.
But
How did you find that though, as a general mountain?
It was alright, I enjoyed it actually. Now I'm here, I'm like, it's nice. And also we can see right to the valley, which is good. If it was covered in black cloud, then I'd be more worried, but no, this is nice. And also the clouds just pouring over the tops of the mountain is really pretty.
It's calm, isn't it? It's calm at the top here.
Well, I'd say we timed that pretty well. The clouds just blowing over the tops of the mountain. We are descending quite quickly, so yeah, the clouds blowing up from there. Weather's changing. You got semi-light skies that way. This way, oh dear. I think we're gonna get wet. Yeah. The rain's arrived, but it's kind of like a light sprinkling. And the sun's come out. Factor 50's on. It's lovely. This is totally unexpected versus what we were in yesterday. Nice. You were all wishing that I fell in, weren't you? Next time. I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, come on mate, you said it's going to rain at any minute. And that's because the forecast did say that to us, but so far it's so nice. I know that you can't get a view of or a feel for what this is really like, but look, we've got rushing streams. It's just beautiful here. We're at about 2,100 meters. The car's parked at 1,700. So I reckon within the hour we should be back in the car. It's going to be a windows down job, I think, mate, because we don't smell great. So it's quite handy. We haven't actually got a place to stay this evening, but looks like I just found it. There's the car. Rail replacement at Gatwick today, and after 30 minutes Terry found his car and he's dropped me off close to Surbiton. It's just a 25-kilometre line bike home, so I bought the pass for $6.99. See if we can do it without spending any more money. Check in at the end. Could be coming up for a bit of a speed record on a line bike here. This is 45 k's an hour. Very rarely can you get them quicker than the limit because you're on the flat. They're downhill with a 10 kilo pack. This is quite quick. I think I've easily made this. So rather frustratingly, I've failed. I thought that I was going to be able to do that, but no. I'm about 900 meters away from home, just gone past the hour. 24.3 average. Maybe without a mountain in the lakes, it's doable on a line bike. Anyway, tuning out.